We had no toys were endless. A wooden stick became a sword. A stone became a marble. An empty tin can became a soccer ball. Only when the sun set did we remember home. From afar, we would hear my mother's voice. Dîner. At that one word, all the children in the village began running at once. My father was a man of few words, but his back spoke more than any speech. His steps toward the rice fields were heavy, yet he never once stopped. One day, I followed him and asked, "Father, isn't it hard?" He paused, smiled slightly, and said, "Of course, it's hard. But I must do it. That's how you grow." His words were short, but they stayed with me for a long time. That day, I began to understand, however, faintly what responsibility meant. Poverty certainly existed. New clothes were worn only on Lunar New Year. A single pair of rubber shoes had to last a long time. Food was never abundant. And yet, strangely, we were not unhappy. We had no one to compare ourselves to. We had not learned to be greedy. Happiness was never far away. A warm bowl of rice. An evening with family. Laughter with friends. That was everything. And it was enough. Time passed, and before I knew it, I became a middle school student. The world began to widen. They say city lights never turn off at night. They say buses run all the time. Whenever I heard such stories, my heart pounded. But at the same time, another thought came. What should I do here? That was when I decided to study seriously. Rather than resent poverty, I wanted to rise beyond it. Nights under the dim light of an oil lamp. Moments gripping a pencil, fighting off sleep. Looking back now, those were the nights that set the direction of my life. Today, we live in a far more convenient world. With one button, lights turn on. With one mobile phone, we connect to the world. But sometimes I wonder. Back then, we were uncomfortable, yet closer to one another. We had less, yet felt more grateful. Life was slower, yet deeper. Childhood never returns. But what it taught me remains inside. Diligence, patience, sharing, the meaning of family, and above all, the belief that a person can grow in any environment. If someone reading this is going through a difficult time, I want to say this. Environment does not decide your life. Attitude changes it. The boy who once walked on dirt roads eventually carved out his own path. One day, your present will become your most shining memory. If I could speak to that boy from long ago, I would say, you endured well, and you grew well. The story that began in a small countryside village in the 1960s is still continuing, just like yours. End of part 2.